Good morning, guys, and welcome to Drift Week. This is our first driving track day today. We're about to head to Willow Springs and drive Horse Thief Mile, a track that I love. I'm really excited for it. It's going to be me breaking in that car, the first time I've ever driven it on track, and I'm super excited about that. All the work, 2 weeks of straight work to get the car ready, and then like finally the redemption of getting to drive it for real on the track for the first time, see how it does. I'm really hoping that it just works. I don't want to really have to make adjustments or anything because like there shouldn't be anything to adjust. It's tuned, the alignment's done, it should just drive like a good S13. So I'm really hoping if we did our job right and everything is done properly, that will make it so the car just runs great. We got a cool RVV group here. We got Fielding, we've got Wout, we've got Aaron, Losi, and his crew. We've got Dan Brockett, and Dustin Miles, Trenton, did I say Wout? Yeah, some cool guys. And then Seth, and then our buddies. All of our buddies.
And Kelly. And Kelly's here. And Kelly, that's cool.
Hi. Hey, neighbor. And last night we had to put this, the truck in the backyard. At the Airbnb. We backed it down the road here, up and over the curb, and we were able to fit it in the backyard in this narrow space. It's really similar to how my house is laid out. I have a narrow gate and a narrow driveway that I got to back this trailer into off of a big street, so it wasn't super hard. It's just jumping this curb was kind of tough on the clutch with all that weight, so the clutch started to smell a little bit. Do you still smell it in there?
Yeah, it smells like the hopes and dreams of every good car.
Oh man. So we're about to take off, get breakfast, and then go to the track and get going. As per usual, we're one of the last ones here. Everyone else is already taken off. Yep, definitely. So we're gonna rally up the gang and get going. I want to drive. I want to drive this car. You can see it from miles away. It's just on a hillside. It's actually a really cool track. I drove here like a long time ago. I used to come to events out here. Drove all the way from Utah just for Willow Springs events. But we're driving on Horse Thief Mile today, which is one of the funnest tracks here in my opinion because you got elevation, you got really complex corners. It's super fun. So I'm really excited to drive it today.
Safety and everything. Remember, you still need to know tandem etiquette. You need to know who you're driving with. You need to be completely aware that they're tandeming with you and you're tandeming with them. Do not just jump in on people because you're overly excited. He'll tell you where to grid up and like where to like slow down and get together with tandem people and all that. I'm gonna let him do the full driver's meeting to this place. I just want to make sure that you guys know. Do not jump in and total someone's car and be a ding dong.
Area that just connects to the ongoing. So if you need to check out your car, you know, if you have to get out. If we do have an incident, I would like everyone to reset, whether that be on the hot pit area, or staging up top. I don't want continuous traffic while we're trying to clear something off of the track. So this is going to be with the minimal crew that we do have. We're trying to run a skeleton crew to try to keep you guys being part of our crew. You need to help us out. Okay.
So for those of you that watched the video yesterday, when I did the bumper crunch on the trailer, this is the damage that we got from it. Just a little crack, but still not good. Didn't happen on track. It happened before we even got here. But luckily that's the extent of the damage. It wasn't any worse than that. I've missed this thing. It's definitely different than when I last had it, but I missed it. And it's got problems again. Unfortunately, the engine is blown for the 13th time in this car since it's been imported to the States. No joke, dude. That's a legit count. And they're gonna fix it today. This time it's the head gasket. So hopefully things just work out for them. I really want to see Trenton and Dustin driving this car. So here's to hoping.
Doesn't like the altitude.
No, altitude.
The lack of altitude.
Yeah.
Low elevation.
It's all that fresh California oxygen.
That's not embarrassing. I'm just warming up my belt.
Put them underneath the ramp, just one notch. Yeah. Not the wood, the metal.
Hey, that car does the same thing. Makes the same noises.
Which car? That one?
Yeah, the white plate car. It's the same car.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Jinx. Buy me a Coke.
Jinx, you owe me a 2J head.
Too soon.
No, nothing's too soon. It's all in due time.
Got it. Small morsels. Got it. We're more like. On driftweek?
It is. I'm excited.
Is it overheating yet?
Yes.
So low. Too low. Does not go. Too low. Too low, Seth. All right, boys, give me a rundown. What do you got going on?
We got, yeah, we got a head gasket, we think, or a head, or something.
It's not bottom end related.
No, don't think so.
Cool.
Bottom end lived through it this time.
Yeah, we threw a wad of cash at the bottom end and it survived.
Head problems.
Yeah.
That head looks familiar to me.
It sure does look familiar.
Let's just leave it at that.
We'll stop there.
We'll stop.
All right, Brandon, since you know how to work on this car so good, can you get this off for
What's
me?
the plan? Give me a
We're
rundown.
giving this thing over to a machine shop today.
You can pull the head off today.
Head off today, gonna run down to LA, and they're gonna finish it for us today. And we're gonna slap it back together and drive it
Dang.
home.
You got a head gasket?
Yes, we do.
And that's all you need. Copper spray. You gotta find copper spray somewhere in LA.
Don't remind me. Somebody at this track should have copper spray. If anybody was gonna have it, it's gotta be you.
I'm sorry, man. I looked at it in my toolbox and I'm like, nah, we don't need that.
How could you say
It was
that?
like knocking on wood. If I bring copper spray, I'm gonna have to do a head gasket.
I went
Oh,
through
you
two-
bring it so you never need it. If you don't bring it, you always need it.
That's what I was missing. Why didn't you call me and tell me that?
Bruh.
Now we know.
No, what happened? That looks dangerous. Whatever you're doing looks extremely dangerous. What are you doing? That is the danger zone that you're in right now.
Yeah, so the car came on, the ram's just fine over there, and this side did not.
Oh, they don't hook on anything.
Yeah, no, luckily this car has the entire free on your stock, so it doesn't matter.
Kelly uses these ramps on his trailer with no thing, but he runs a strap somewhere so they don't come off.
That's
yeah, well, yeah.
safety 30 seconds, you know.
Well, so what's the, are you gonna put the ramp back under it?
Yeah.
Okay. So today's day one, track day at Willow Springs. We're headed to get gas. We just got the cars off the trailer, got the tires swapped over. I was all excited to go get on track, and the set's like, yo, we need to get gas. Like, all right, let's go get gas then. So we're gonna do that. Get prepared, right? Head back to the track and then get our first laps down. I gotta set up GoPros and stuff like that. The car feels like it's running pretty good. We gotta do a few boost poles and make sure that there's no major changes based on the elevation, and then hit the track. Nice car.
That old C car?
Yeah. Yep. You going to the racetrack? Thank you. Thank you. It's a real race car. Look at it go. Look at this, they got it off. Can't believe it.
What'd you say?
You need to go higher? Do you need to go higher? I would check those injectors.
They're nice.
I don't see anything wrong with it. Just put it back on.
Yeah, go look at this block.
What?
Yeah, look at this.
Take a look at number 6.
Just send her down, bud.
That's wild. I'm going home.
No, you're not. What am I gonna do? Go get the fucking Z. You gotta drive that way anyway.
So, fell off the ramps on the trailer, and now it's on jack stands. Not sure if there's a correlation exactly, but definitely not a good thing. Okay, this is the first laps of the day. Brittany's gonna go for a ride with me, and we're going with Dan, right?
Yes.
And we're gonna lead.
Yep.
So I've driven the track, never driven the car. I'm excited to see how it does. I don't think there'll be any problem. I think I'm gonna be super comfortable in this car. But either way, this is the first lap. Let's go. So I just took my first laps in the car. Dan Brocco was behind me. It was really, really good. This car just does exactly what I tell it to. It felt like any other SGS I've driven. It's got more power for sure. It runs to redline way quicker. I actually did some third gear stuff. One time when the tires were warmed up, when I got to third gear, I did a little bit of a clutch slip, so I know that this clutch can't handle like the full grip. So I'm gonna air up the tires here in a minute, and then just be really easy on third gear. So I know that the clutch isn't like 100% able to handle what this car can give it. I'm about to go follow Dan, get my first follow laps in this car, but so far, like 10 out of 10, I love this car. So proud of what we did, and like we're able to put it together, and it drives like perfect. Perfect. Dan, you disappoint. No shot for you. Come on, Dan. And here we have a majestic Luke in the wild, in his natural habitat, away from home.
Away from home.
At the track.
Fabio!
Yes.
Oh my god, let me get an autograph, brother!
So I'm gonna stop vlogging and start driving. So starting now, driving clips. Go!
so we were breaking up on track. We did a lap with Aaron. I was like, sick, we finally get to do some cool tandems. And the car started breaking up, and it was like, it just felt lean. And so we went and got the laptop and did a couple logs, and it looks like the fuel pressure is down. I'm glad we didn't run it long enough to cause damage, because it was like pretty lean. It's like in that spot where it's like a melted piston lean kind of thing. So we're gonna turn up the fuel pressure and see what happens right now. But when we tuned it, it was at, can you see it? Where is it? When you tuned it, it was at 3 bar, right?
Yes.
And now it's sitting at 2.5, 2.6. So hopefully we can just turn it up a little bit and it'll be good to go.
So we got the fuel filter put on. It's clean, it's really nice. We pulled the old fuel pump out just
We pulled the filter.
Yeah.
And it didn't look bad.
Yeah, it looked really good. It was like,
I honestly thought that's what was gonna be wrong, was a bad fuel filter, but it
now you weren't technically wrong, right? Because the pump does have a filter on it and it looked,
sucked. Yeah, but I think that was fine too. We blew
Yeah.
through it and it was all right.
it looked good. So inside the tank, this is a canister. If you look right here, there's a lip, and then on the bottom there's a lip, and the pump is a motor inside this. And one of the other guys, our buddy Scotty the man, he said you can't like put a band clamp, hose clamp around this, because it binds up the pump on the inside. We were already in there. This is a really good pump. He loves them. I think it's great. It supports the power really, really well. We were already in there. We have an AEM 340, so we put the AEM 340 in. Hashtag AEM the world.
Let's see if it works or not.
Yeah.
What do you got there, Dan?
I got thirsty, so I got a seltzer water, some chips to make it back to dry, and then some water to polish it off. See you guys later.
We just did some really fun laps. I got teamed up with Seth and Dan. I guess we've already driven together, but like, I don't know, it's different this time. So we had my fuel problem, we got that all sorted out. It was definitely a fuel pump issue. So car's running good now. It pulls really hard in third and everything. So super stoked on that. But had some really fun laps with those guys. We tried to get in there with Fielding and Aaron also, but we kind of got split up. But so far the driving's really good today. I haven't done a ton of driving, but I've also gone through already 2 pairs of half dead tires. I brought what was on my wheels left over from Clutch Kickers, which were about half dead FD takeoffs. So today I've been running on the Federal 275 RSRR, and they're really good. They smoke a lot and everything. So just putting another pair of tires on right now. I don't want to use a ton of tires today. Now that I kind of know the car is sorted and stuff, so I'm hoping to make this my last pair before the sun goes down, because I don't want to spend a ton of time mounting tires, but maybe I'll do that tonight to kill the rest of the day, is mount up the rest of my tires. But really I have 4 more mounted, so I could burn them up today if I wanted to. Doesn't really matter. And then I got plenty of Valinos on deck ready to go. There we go. Came up here to grab the tire pressure gauge, which is not here.
Why are you not here? Tire pressure gauge. Oh, there it is. Never mind. It's here. Oh, I've got gloves too. Maybe I should be driving with these gloves. I bought them and then don't use them. That's stupid. I kind of actually like driving without gloves, but now since I got that carbon fiber wheel, I don't like driving with gloves and a suede wheel. There's something about the grip level between the leather tip gloves and the suede wheel, but on a slick wheel, this might be good. I really should practice getting used to driving with gloves. I may have done it before, but like, I've gotten so used to driving in flip-flops and bare hands. Maybe I should practice using proper safety equipment. But we're gonna turn some more laps. I'm excited. Turn some more laps. And I'm really excited to post some footage tonight because there's a lot of good driving today. And I just met this guy.
Hey, what's up? I'm Dave.
What's your Instagram?
Dave's FPV.
Underscore? No?
Yes, there is an underscore.
Okay.
Dave's
Underscore.
FPV underscore 55.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, man.
So he said he got some really cool shots. He was following us really close. I'm looking out the window like, oh, there's a drone right there.
Yeah, you could possibly touch the camera. if you
Yeah,
wanted
that's
to.
better.
Yeah.
Good to meet you, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
too.
So yeah, I want to get back to it. Put some more tires on the asphalt. You're gonna go to jail, man. You're just asking for trouble.
Check it out, check it out.
What? You did not. What does this do?
That's the blinker, baby.
No way.
Yeah.
And
go
it works?
It works.
Where'd you get that? Amazon?
No, this was expensive.
Really?
Yeah.
I was looking into that.
I don't even want to tell you what brand because I'm mad at them because they kind of boned me.
Really?
But this was like a $230 blinker switch in stock. But it's legit.
It looks good.
It's nice.
It looks good.
But I hate it.
All right, guys, it's been another long day on Drift Week 4. I had a blast today driving my new car. I still can't believe that we put it together in 2.5 weeks or less, whatever it was. And I'm driving it. It's street legal. It's driving on the street. It's ripping on the track. The engine's solid. The chassis is solid. Like, I just can't believe we put it together for so cheap and so quickly, and it works so well. I just love it. I get tempted at this point to sell a car because like when everything's working really well and I know it's a good car for someone else, I'm like, oh, I could build it again. Let me just pass this one on, make some money, and move on to the next one. But
I built this for a purpose. It's to go to clutch kickers. So really, this drift week, not only is I'm trying to have fun, but I'm also trying to test the car out to make sure that it can handle the abuse of clutch kickers, because I leaving it on the East Coast, I can't afford to be doing a lot of maintenance to it all the time. So, well, we did find out one of the weaknesses today. The fuel pump failed, so we got that swapped out. I'm looking for things like that just to get it, some of the kinks worked out, get some new parts in it that might need to be put in it, and overall just like learn how to drive the car. But to be honest with you, it feels just like my Icon car, just faster and a little bit better handling. Not much, but a little bit. I think the chassis is more solid because it's got a cage and a solid welded strut bar. But yeah, that's a wrap for today. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for following along. I very, very, very much appreciate the comments, the feedback, the views that I'm getting from you guys' interest in what we've got going on. So please stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell, because I will have a video coming out every day, I hope. We're trying really hard to make that happen. I actually stayed up late tonight getting the GoPro stuff ready so that my wife can edit it and get a video out tomorrow. So that's the plan. Thank you guys so much. Good night.
It's already on there. I wear my sunglasses at night. Oh, I missed the spot.
That's a copyright strike.
Is it?
No.
I sang it. It's terrible. There's no way they'll think it's